All right, everyone. Hi, everyone. My name is Chris Collected, and I am an artist based here in Phoenix, Arizona. And we're going to play some video games today. This week is going to be a chill week. I still don't feel 100%. My eye is not great, and so we're not going to do any arts and crafts this week. We will be next week doing some more punch needling work and also rug tufting, getting into the big boy stuff. And so that's what we'll be doing next Tuesday, Thursday for the next like 3 to 4 months. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we'll be doing either punch needling work, getting my coasters up and going. These are called my thick boy coasters because they're, as you can see, nice and thick, right? A normal one's like, a fourth of inch thick. This thing's almost a half inch thick. So, big, thick coaster. That's how I like them. But yeah, so we're going to end up doing some of that in the future and then also have rug tufting, which is really cool. I have this really neat little gun. Here, let me show you. Oh, yeah. This big boy over here. So, what I have here is a rug tufting gun. Has a little trigger on the bottom, and then the side plate says "Good Vibes Only." It has a groovy little look to it. Then you have this huge dial in the middle. You have this big, I think it looks like that's probably the generator for it. And then you got up front, I got like a little knife to it. So really cool. So that goes into fabric, and it'll make rugs, and it looks cool, right? You know me. I had to have the hippie one. Matches the hair, But yeah, so that's my little rug tufting gun. We'll be doing that as well as making punch needle stuff for the next couple of months on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But for this week, Tuesdays and Thursday, we'll be playing video games. And what we're going to be playing on Tuesdays and Thursdays is... Make myself smaller here. There we go. What we're going to be doing is playing Midnight Suns. So let's do it. To get my size right. Alright. We're going to do normal difficulty. And yeah, we're going to keep the tutorial mission on. I like how they let you select that. They're like, pick which one you want. I was like, oh, I haven't played it yet, so let's do it. Oh, you know what? I don't have this selected right now. Hold on. There we go. I didn't have the game audio on. I wonder why it felt so quiet. Alright, crossbones.
Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Well, it looks important.
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
I don't think it was fake. Sorry, Crossbones. Lilith has come. Dang, girl. So if anyone doesn't know, this is kind of like an XCOM style game called Midnight Suns. It features Marvel characters in a card battling type game where you pick a card, you pick a character, and they do the moves all at once or like in a series. So it's not it's not like, immediate. You have time. You can sit there, kind of like poker. You play the hand at one time, and then beforehand you have the time to kind of strategize what you want to do.
More innocent blood joining you.
I forget what they're called.
Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Myself in the bottom corner here, to the top.
It's called a sanctum, and welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted. Wait, you seriously don't know who I am? The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 plus 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Robo-Man? They call him Robo-Man. Nice.
It's okay. It's fine. I
Close
know
enough.
it.
Let's do it. This is the training mission.
And the old man runs off with that precious page of yours.
Okay, that is a bad spot to put me.
Passes for the carnival.
Alright, let's put me back over here then.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already.
Okay, I didn't glitch. Alright, there are 3 main types of cards, which represents hero attack abilities, attacks, skills, and heroic. Playing a card costs 1 card play. Use left and right on the D-pad to select the ability card, press X to activate it, then select a target, and press X again to confirm the ability. Each turn, you receive 3 card plays. Attack cards. Use attack cards to damage enemies and gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies. All attacks grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun. Okay, so I use the left stick to move around, and I can move around that freely, pick whoever I want.
Interesting tactic.
This should be good.
Nice, we were able to get 2 out of the 5
Not great.
in the first round.
Am I really
No,
gonna
2 out of
bring
4.
out the big guns for this?
I like how I can still move. Heroism and hero cards. Heroic cards. Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards requires heroism. Tips. Gain heroism by playing attack cards and field cards.
Let's do it.
Nice. So we killed those 2 that unlocked the ability to kill that third, third and fourth one. Right, once you played your cards, push down on the D-pad to finish. Because I believe you can move afterwards too.
I'm feeling good about the situation.
Alright, there are 2 types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. They are frail but still dangerous. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Tips: use attacks and heroes cards widely. Let's see, high damage may not be wasted on a minion.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's
Alright,
no match for
push the
mystique
target
of
in a
us.
direction,
Allow me to
dealing damage if they impact another object.
Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Alright, some cards have knockback. After selecting a target, aim the knockback direction with the left stick to view potential impact points. Confirm the direction with X to push the enemy. Okay. Tip knocking into objects, heroes, or others for extra damage.
Watch closely.
Fair enough.
Alright, so I'm going to select that single target.
They don't all have to be pretty.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, he moved for that one.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning.
You're going to end up getting attacked by this guy, obviously.
You seem insistent on attacking me. We'll have to deal with a few more, I'm afraid.
See who brought some friends along.
Alright, target previews. At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above each of the enemies, showing who that enemy intends to attack. Use this information to determine which enemies to defeat first and which heroes to defend. In this case, Doctor Strange is in danger. See what you can do to assist
Now
him.
that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something.
Okay, so I can use the left stick and the right stick to move around the battlefield and see what's
in
going
the
on.
spirit of cooperation,
So, like, the
I accept
winds.
your offer. Just this once.
This one do?
Don't mention
Absorb
it.
incoming damage.
Follow my move.
Boom, that got rid of him.
You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life. Let me show you the way.
So that wind attack of his is pretty much like a basic attack of his. Alright, using skill cards to control battle and gain heroism. Skills provide powerful supplemental effects like healing, damage boost, and drawing cards. Skills do not generally deal damage. Skills are a great way to build heroism for powerful attacks. They provide more heroism than attack cards.
Here, take this.
I think.
Nice. So he just got 20 points of shield and took 10 points of damage, so therefore, you know, he didn't take any damage, right? He had 20 extra, or 10 extra shield.
Who's running the show here?
Okay, what's air supporter they do?
Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. A spell changed the very demeanor of our enemy. Something along the lines of.
Can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds. I'm not interested.
Let's give it a go.
KO! Nice.
You may wake up with a slight headache.
Did we have any other ones? No, that was the only one. Okay.
Get it done any way we know how.
Nice.
Design your armor, because it looks like junk.
Alright, environmental attacks. Many objects on the battlefield can be used to your advantage with environmental attacks. Environmental attacks cost heroism but do not use a card play. Nice. These free attacks are very useful. Use them wisely to score important knockouts. Tips. Try using one or more rocks to wipe out extra enemies. Environmental objects will glow when they can be
And while
used.
you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try
Ah,
throwing
okay.
a big rock at him? Sure, why not?
Okay, so that's how you get rid of minions. Is basically you could take
I'm saving
a rock on the ground or something like that and smash one of these people in it. Because I was able to do 5 attacks with only 3 cards. So that's, you know, kind of really important there. I'm glad we did the tutorial mission, because games like this, it's all about, you have to know all the mechanics, otherwise you have no chance.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
And this has all the Marvel characters in it, which is really cool.
What?
And I did get the enhanced edition, so I have a few extra like different skins and stuff like that, which I don't think I actually put in yet. So I gotta go put that in later. When I finish this stream today, I'll go and I'll put that in. It's just like different skins and things.
Don't say. You okay, kid?
Ooh, Scarlet Witch.
Yes. Are you?
Let's put a pin in that.
Ooh, Captain Marvel. Down there.
Carol.
Yeah.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maxim, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Feel like 4 is too powerful here.
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green
Tutorial,
lights.
switching targets. Use R1 and L1 to quickly switch between targets when card selected.
Hi,
Oh,
how
that's nice.
proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys? Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
Okay. Get rid of him that way. The winds should be able to knock this guy back into this thing.
Let's try this.
Nice. So he knocked him into that couch. Alright, redraw. How to play. Use redraw to replace undesired cards in your hand. Highlight a card to redraw, then hold square to replace it with a new one. New card is random, but maybe more immediately useful. The last card in your hand, Photon Beam, costs 3 heroism to use, but you only have 2 heroism. Try using redraw on it. Okay.
Here we go.
And that green was like where the character's gonna stand. That's good to know too. And we're in that turn. Yeah, I mean ultimately she was gonna take damage, no matter what. Interesting that guy went around her to get more damage to someone else. So you really can't predict what they're gonna do.
There's still time for you to run away.
Okay, you move to reposition a hero and set up the perfect knockback angle. Area of effect, attacks, or environmental damage. Environmental attacks. Instructions. Select any of the locations on the ground, press X to move. The selection again will desire. Okay, cool. Each turn you have 1 free move. They're currently selected will execute the move. Try moving and kick the couch at the enemies. Okay. Okay. Alright, I can switch between heroes using R1 and L1. Funny enough, he actually did need to do that because he could move it
How well
without it.
Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
Boom, got rid of 2 of them. Alright, choosing what to play. Up to 5 cards will be drawn to fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play and which cards to redraw or keep for future turns. Okay.
Davenport was at least a century old. What a
Agamotto's Gaze. Draw the last 2 attacks played. Start next turn with 4 cards played. Huh. push him into the other guy.
Fair enough. That'll work. Fail, Smydra.
Fail, Smydra! That's funny. Ooh, got him. Nice. I'm feeling a lot better today. So we're gonna do, oh, out of place. I didn't kill him, huh? Interesting. Wait, does he still have the shield from last game? Interesting.
Who wants the honors?
Alright, finish the battle. Alright, use what you've learned to wipe out Hydra's fortress in the Sanctum.
They are surprisingly relentless.
Alright, double your current
Lilith
heroism.
must
Alright,
provide
photon
one at a time
beam.
she needs to
Damage an
activate the
enemy
rules of
and a
protection.
line. Okay. Alright, so if I go like right here, and then did the photon beam. Boom! 3 KOs and 1 hit. Alright, do the winds. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do jab to this person.
That was really something.
And the winds.
A moment. This should aid me in my fight.
Got 2 jabs back. We don't have any more things to use, so we're good. Good. I think we did pretty good there. Only took 5 damage.
I like our
And with the
chances.
jab we have,
We're the world's strongest.
boom.
This should be easier.
I punched through Skrull star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes. They have really raised their game. I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
Nice. So we were able to finish them off and finish the tutorial.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Uh-oh.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons.
Gozer.
Harbinger of the Midnight Sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still
All
out
right.
there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us. eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Uh-oh. She's some kind of pass there. Alright, so we got our first trophy here. Complete the tutorial. I like when I see only 1% complete. That's nice. Like, sometimes it's like 5% complete and you did a tutorial, you're like, dude, how short is this game? I like it when it's only 1%. That's how much of the tutorial it should have been.
Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey.
To the Abbey.
Home of the
Midnight Sun.
The Midnight Suns, the last line of defense against Lilith, according to them. And if you want to see how these people got together, they actually did a bunch of shorts on their YouTube channel of how, like, Blade and all these other four got together.
Now, if everyone would just
Isn't that
take
cool?
a moment.
Caretaker. Yeah, formed the Midnight Suns.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Yeah, so this is actually the character that I get to play. As always, I do always choose the guy. Yeah, come on now. We're gonna go with this guy. Go with that. I always want my green eyes. A half ponytail is a hard no. Ooh, volume, baby. Look at that. If it ain't 22 inches. My gay fans would know that one. Oh, look at that. Could be a diva. The Bob. Bob haircut. Man, the graphics in this game is pretty good. Ooh, you know that one's cute. The Caesar. Oh, that is nice, actually. Like, they said, no hair, not bald. Like, okay, whatever, dude. I think we're gonna go Caesar. What do you think? Caesar or Windswept? Ooh, I like Windswept. We're gonna go with that. And then, of course, I like to do like a brown. It's my hair color. Yeah, and then the eyebrows are the same. Dark brown. There we go. And then facial hair. Look at the tiny mustache. Oh, I always love the little tiny mustache. We're gonna go stubble and then dark brown. Alright, confirm character. I like how he looks. Kinda looks like me. With, you know, different hair though. This is the hair that I would have if I had straight hair. But I don't got straight hair. And you know what? You don't have to have straight hair. I got my little hair, and it's the hair that I got. My little poof ball. Look at this. Look at this poof ball. Nice, so that was like a 30-minute tutorial.
Hear the voice of
Because it's been 30
those
minutes.
who beseech
So.
the end.
The collar! Wait! Wait! Ah!
Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
Sarah. Where is she?
Collar does, huh?
Resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Particularly on myself.
I mean, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
I haven't actually silenced their music yet. So it's like my music and their music are like combining. That's not really copyright stealing, right? If I'm combining music. I love how Blade said, "Thanks, Blade."
So cold.
He didn't stay.
But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
Interesting. The
You
sword
should
is
have
not
struck when
in
you had the
his
chance,
suit or his
vampire.
jacket like it used to
You
be.
will not
It's in a
live to regret
sheath.
your error.
Cute. And Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dhampir. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Fair point. Alright. You seem to know a lot about me. That still doesn't explain you. You're right, I do hunt monsters.
I do. And last I checked, vampires are monsters.
You want to take a run at me? You can try it, but I got my name for a reason. I've probably killed more vampires than you've ever seen, hero.
Such fighting spirit. No wonder Caretaker chose you.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Alright. Now that I think about it. Go to sounds. leave my sound on. Take their sound off. So between missions, you have this like area called the Abbey, and you'll be able to go around and talk to people.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm
the witch who called me back from the grave.
Told ya.
or Nico, but either works. And this is
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Yep.
Whoa. How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy.
That's nice.
Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
That dude's gotta save the world and do like a $50 a month Wi-Fi for these cheap ass. Magic doesn't pay the bills, sucker. Pay my Wi-Fi. He's the only one that has a mechanic job. All the rest of these people are like, sorry.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the hunter's mother.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries.
That's nothing.
Missed.
Aw.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith. Tony. That's my name. Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there.
Dr.
Here to help.
Spooky.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was
No.
a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa.
Cool.
What kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Raven, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky.
Alright, let's go.
Our hunt begins now.
He's gonna call him Dr. Spooky the whole game. Yo, Iron Man. Come on, man. How you gonna do your boy like that?
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the Hunter's past experience is enough. With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled
I
with
think
the
OV is
situation.
gonna be the best.
If you're concerned, then
Because it
all
seemed to
the
be
more
the game
vigilant
was
out
less
there.
focused there. Alright, so there is an advantage to having your character in there. But eventually you do get the ability to actually switch out like who you want.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect
She can do it
she'll
again.
do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Can she withstand him?
The urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One
Since
crisis at a
like
time.
a couple of movies ago? No,
I do
say
not
last
doubt
movie.
Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it.
Notice that none of these are voiced by any of the
Woven into
MCU
the
characters.
Sanctum's
This
very
is
essence.
separate.
They should hold. In any case, all will be... I suggest we make use of it.
Cool, let's go. I push circle there to kind of skip ahead. Keep it simple, you know?
About time.
Yeah.
Not just about
I like
time,
Blade's voice.
Mr. Brooks.
Good voice actor
Time,
there.
Space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is,
Not hers.
not ours.
Yeah.
The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Pretty cool. Her arm lights up. Cool.
Any more questions?
That's helpful. You just walk over. Okay.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched? General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
Yeah, because he's so old, he hadn't seen cities.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Okay.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
He took the picture anyways.
The wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Uh-oh. Hydra.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer dedicated, not your average Hydra goon. Oh, I think he is.
No one's getting through.
He's just a Hydra goon with a suit. That's all he is. A Nazi is a Nazi, no matter what. Alright, defeat all the enemies to complete the encounter.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance.
So we have
between you
on
and
KO,
Sanctum.
we fill a card play.
Looks can be deceiving,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption
Alright,
of the wards of
attack,
protection.
quick. How to play attacks with keyword quick will refund the card play when used to KO enemy. Okay, quick cards on minions for guaranteed KO.
Watch me.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Nice. Make them bleed. Alright, deals bleed. What's this one? Whip. Okay. Do another quick strike to this guy.
Get ready.
Now that was something.
Because that refunds it. Then... Alright, let's do a strike. How's Whip gonna do?
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
That Whip going. Give them both 10 damage.
That's one hell of a move.
Nice.
Should get the blood pumping.
You know what? I need to move that right there. Okay. I should have done it to the guy in the back, actually.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Hydra Immortalis!
Hopefully I get a Iron Man shield. Ooh, you know what? I should have redrawn. That's what I should have done.
Appreciate that.
Reinforcements on approach.
Your death won't be in vain.
Overloaded, huh? Okay. So that seems to make him more powerful.
That gamma spike we detected in your
Alright,
area
enemy
seems to be
area
growing.
attacks.
Let's
Enemy area
assume
attacks
that's
will go
not
off
a
at the
good
end
thing.
of the turn.
Gamma or
Use
not,
move
I feel the hand
or
of
an
my
ability
mother at
to
work
move
here.
any nearby heroes to safety. Knocking enemies into area will turn the tables on your foe.
Hail that.
Cool. Alright, make him bleed. Deals damage at the end of this turn, ignores block and resist. Okay.
Let's
Or
a gift of ancient traditions.
hit.
Weak, even for Hydra. The light will carry you onward.
Heal him for 30. I love a medic.
My humble thanks.
And then we're good. Oh, you know what? I should have redrawn. I keep on remembering that.
Don't think I will forget that.
Because it keeps
Wanda's
yours.
calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that again.
This is
Now he has bleed on.
I'm a bit surprised they all still have their heads.
I feel
Nice.
more like myself every day.
Nice, he leveled up too.
good, feeling good.
Nice.
I applaud your restraint.
Objective
player.
complete.
I know it isn't easy
There
for
you go. Done. Using his whip ability, huh?
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Uh-oh.
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Wow, it's actually being, like, grabbed by vines. Interesting. Uh-oh. Wards are broken.
Exactly.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Not.
Do not fear your magic, little
Uh-oh.
wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are lunch.
Venom. We are Venom. And you are lunch. 4 o'clock my time, so hopefully you already had lunch. Alright, defeat Fallen Venom. Defeat Fallen Venom to complete the mission. Tips: Fallen Venom's symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with hero abilities. Powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which hero they intend to attack, and may attack multiple enemies on their turn. Watch out.
Well, you certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
The spider wizard, marinated in his stomach juices, and eat it with his spleen.
Okay. Critical abilities. All damage-dealing hero abilities have a chance to become critical when they are drawn. Nice. A critical ability deals increased damage. The chance for an ability to be critical determined by the hero's stat critical chance. The bonus damage dealt by a critical ability is determined by the hero's critical damage stat. Okay, if I did wins... Okay, you know what? 100% not wrong.
Let's try this. This one won't bother us again.
Oh, I should have hit him into it. Okay.
That hurts.
Transcend.
Okay. Let's do Flash then. If I hit him to the side, it'd do electric damage.
Pain is angering.
When using a stun, they cannot attack on their turn. If a stun unit takes damage, they will reawaken immediately. Alright.
Look how fragile you are.
Oh, stun removed from him. Interesting. Okay, so he cannot be stunned. Good to know.
This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to her. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of them so chatty?
Thankfully, no. The light will heal you.
Nice, he's full health. It was the most damage I could do and applied weak to him. Symbiote Skin. Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive and active Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind to the next hero that melee attacks him. After triggering Symbiote Skin, use range or air attacks to reset. Redraw that one. much better though. I think we're ended.
Mother tells us to hurry. Hold still.
Much better quality than yesterday.
I can't get
I've not been hit like that since ever.
Glad I healed.
It appears they've bolstered their forces.
Nice, that bleed damaged him. Bound heroes. A hero is bound and unable to act. Use other hero abilities to deal. Use other hero abilities to damage the binding and free them. Bindings will be removed with any damage similar to minions.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon. Your time has come.
Hook him into that guy over there, so that will kill him. And then if I do the winds after it, I can whip him into that, right? Oh, crap.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Knock him back over here anyways. Even if we can't get that actual, like, environmental thing, it's like, it's better just to kid him back there anyways. Push him farther away from us.
We'll eat you first.
I mean, he's at 60 health, so screw it. We're gonna go here.
About time.
So I put another bleed on him, you know? In turn.
Not too strong for you.
Not really. Yeah, it was unpleasant. Yeah, I bet it was. More reinforcements. Nice, another 12 on him though.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother, and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
So that got off his symbiote skin. Now with that long range attack. Then we're going to lifesteal this guy. Boom, overkill. He's done. Because we don't really need to kill the minions. Right? It's like all these games, you know, they're gonna have infinite minions. It's okay. Not get them all.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Uh-oh. Spider-Mans. Friendly, neighborly, spiderly, Spider-Man.
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Oh, okay. Alright, 3 out of 3 stars. Nice. Cool. I like how it made a comic book of us, which is cool. To gain new abilities for a particular hero, take them on missions. Yeah, you gotta level them up. Makes sense.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall...
I did kill it.
I killed the bastard.
I did.
And all it cost was a village.
Oh, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece.
More or less.
More or less. We'll talk more later.
Oh, will
Get
we?
some rest.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if there's any romance options in this game.
Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
Yeah. Objective: talk to Tony Stark. Son of the Land, Will Walker. Leaves the best and made it so. Ilana. Our fighter, Arhat, Endora, Moore. Arcane, Breaker of Chains. So these are all, if you're curious, these are all people that are like important to the 4 sons. I think so. I think that's right.
Not bad, Hunter.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from.
Yeah.
Let's be more careful.
That's the map. Interesting that it has so much area to it. I don't know if we can necessarily walk around there, though.
Hunter, you look scathed. Hey, for
Let's
what
talk,
it's worth, I
Tony.
think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Nice.
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, you know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Because it's haunted.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad.
Where we fuck.
Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
I mean, I'll walk you back to your room, buddy. No problem. Alright, let's open Tony's present.
I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark. A secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual. Private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Called the Wonder Man rule. Lol. Okay, we'll deal with all that kind of stuff later. Explore your room, inspect the journal pages, closet, and other shit. Dropping shit on the ground.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Alright. Gloss earned from missions can be spent, yeah, to unlock new cosmetic options for the hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around the abbey. Select to purchase new outfits. We have 150. What it says in the top corner there. We'll just buy this one, all black.
We were all so happy then.
Alright. It says Agatha and Sarah with Hound. Circa 1710, painted by Sally Owens, oil on canvas. Cause they a lesbian couple. Alright, Aunt Sarah wanted me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen into ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered around before the storm, and I'm afraid they'll get hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Alright, so if you collect enough, you know, that's just a collection quest. Pretty simple. Room upgrades. So we have bookshelves and armchairs, curtains, ooh, plush dog bed. Writing desk. Well, obviously we gotta go for the plush dog bed first. I don't know if we even have a dog, but we're still doing that. And then let's do bookshelf. And that'll be it. Cool. I like. I don't think we have a little dog yet, but that's fine. Got a dog bed no matter what. That's rule 1 of video games in 21st century, right? Am I right? If you can't pet the dog, is it even a game? Some people will get that.
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
My doggy!
Charlie! I know.
I even got a bed for you, buddy.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
Good point.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know
thanks.
the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be.
Ooh, is this a class?
I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Yay, and the dog is in his little spot.
Should have known something was wrong.
Yes. I love you too, little doggy. I sure do.
We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Again.
Good girl,
We're gonna
Charlie.
pet the dog again. We're gonna pet this little hellhound. Yes, we are. I love the little doggy. Come on. I wish you could. See, the thing with video games like this, they haven't gotten there yet, where it's like, I want to push a button and have him follow me. Follow me, doggy.
Airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams.
Oh, that's good.
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
Nice. So you can pick up stuff around the thing here. Around the Abbey. Alright, another Caretaker's Journal. A coven of witches from across the sea has sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I sent a moon seal to their home in Salem, by way of the Knights of Wondergore. I have no doubt they would take care of the troubles they face. Alright, another journal page. we have moved the Abbey from our transient home to Salem, and I must confess I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place. But there's no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Clinton? Like that? Yeah. Has found influence here for Haramshal through a page of the Darkhold. The Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far this dark power can go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey, hidden away amongst thick woodlands. We must understand what it is we face.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
Alright.
So,
go in here.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Oh, nice.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think I could have used a cloak.
True. Just need a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration. I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
You seem well adjusted enough, considering.
Exactly, which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I may be a few hundred years behind, but I know that tone.
Oh, you are a sharp one. But no, I'm insulting the situation.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
I take that collar off of him.
We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
I think that's it.
For catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
I bet the game's gonna make me anyways.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No. Nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? What have you got for me, boss?
Alright, Tony Stark can use the coil materials recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of these abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely.
No problem.
So these are the loot boxes of the game, in case you're curious. 3 cards. Alright, so we can either do slash for our hero, quick strike for blade, or stake for blade. I want to do the quick slash.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
You've gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
How do you feel?
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some
grogginess, a tinge of Nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me, particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge. Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
While we bask in the light of peace, our enemies conspire within our shadow.
You truly are your mother's child.
Ooh, we got -1 there.
Know.
Whoops.
I am simply paraphrasing Caretaker.
The point is understood either way. We must remain ever vigilant if we are to prevail. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I
failed her. Yeah, you did, buddy.
Determined not to let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, he should have immediately taken the Sanctum Sanctorum, put that into a pocket dimension of his own control, then go to their pocket dimension, not leave the other one just sitting on New York. Come on, man.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
And you have been keeping an eye on her?
You make it sound like I've been guarding her. My role here is merely one of friendship for as long as she needs it.
Okay.
One thing is certain. She refuses to step foot on the Abbey grounds for any reason.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
Alright, let's be done.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's
fascinating.
Okay. Ooh, a tarot card. The Moon, Moon Knight, hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. The card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. Yeah, makes sense.
Ah, I see.
That's his cloak.
Intriguing. Curious.
Yeah, she's like the display armor.
There's my hunter.
Okay. Go talk to Blade.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
Yeah, about you.
But they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
I'll learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Nice, +2.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
There's gonna be a lot of talking in these down parts, just so you guys know.
To this world. And I think we're pretty green.
And so, you know, put in the comments below if you want me to skip this kind of stuff. You're like, I really don't give a shit about this at all.
Or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I like it. It's all cool.
I am ready to train.
Finally. Back again.
Alright, if a hero possesses 2 copies of an ability, they can combine to create a new one, a more powerful one.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Nice.
All right then. Hunter.
Talk to her.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Oh, thanks. I got +1 with her, so that was worth it.
What's up?
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we'll leave exploring for another day. We've already had a lot of tutorial and stuff like that for today, so we'll kind of skip that basic stuff and move, past it.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Okay, you can do that. Nice,
Yes,
you can edit their decks.
Hang on a second.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification.
Fancy.
We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Alright, so we get a gamma coil and an artifact.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Hudson Yards, huh? Let's go. Too early in the game to really be editing these people's stuff yet, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding person.
Look how this guy has two swords, but they're not the same two swords. Thanks, Magic. I want to use her eventually too, because she's really good. I love Magic. You guys ever watched the movie she was in? It was really good. Man, what was that one called? Oh, The New Mutants. I was like, I couldn't remember what it's called for a second. That was really good. You guys watch Werewolf by Night? It's on Disney Plus. Shit was so
Probably
good.
can scratch a band-aid off the description of this place.
Yeah.
You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Dr. Faustus. Smartest band.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's
A
magic
fanatic.
coming from those
Like,
traits.
where is that?
I can feel it.
Smartest fanatic.
How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Uh-oh.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Kill them. Yeah, no doubt. Okay. Well, Miss Marvel. Maybe stealth was the right approach there. Beat all the enemies to complete the counter. Of course, stealth doesn't work in this actual game, so they were like, no, we're not doing that.
Fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Let's give him his cool ability.
Ought to make things interesting. Watch me.
Here we go. You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already.
Well, they can continue to reuse move to reposition self. Okay. Alright, I think we're done.
Hydra Immortalis! Lucky shot.
12. Wow, that was powerful. Nice, so I only took 1 damage because I had 5
Try
there.
that again.
They really want to get
It's like gonna be the first tough one, right? Because it's like finally have a lot of people. Alright, tactics mode. Allow you to quickly access the entire battlefield and conditions.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore.
That's cool.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right? You asked for it.
There you go. Level up.
Looking good,
Nice.
feeling good. Get some.
Get rid of some of these basics, you know?
Just like
Nice,
old
another
times.
level up. Alright, let's get this one, put him into it.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Boom, double. And I took out that more powerful enemy.
The light is on our side.
Wouldn't the light hurt him? But hey, whatever.
Danke.
I need the heroism anyways.
You don't know who you're messing with.
I have spotted enemy reinforcements.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the
Alright,
particles
draw
themselves?
her cards until you have 3 in your hand.
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Oh, hold on. That one. Oh.
Ready up.
That makes most sense.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Alright. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go Binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. She will lose her binary stance once all of her blocks have been removed. Oh, you know what? I needed to move closer. That would have damaged that person.
Should get the blood pumping.
Your time has come.
That's a big whip.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Position compromised.
You are not ready for me.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
Let's just do the quick strike.
Let's do this.
That was something.
In case something else come. Nope, nothing else came. Okay, just kicking. Otherwise, I would already been, you know, had the best setup there.
Go, now, quickly!
Go, turn my light on. Hold on.
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Yeah, that way I'm not so lit up.
Watch out!
That was a bad idea.
Get her!
Oh, maybe it was a good idea. Round 2. Again. I wonder if I'm still binary. Alright, recover artifact. Retrieve the mysterious artifact from the truck. Break the Hydra shield guard's protection to access the truck. Use the recovery artifact card to secure the card.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your new
Any
gun
object that is protected cannot be completed.
And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Okay, reduce the Hydra shield guard's block to 0 in order to do it. Okay. So I am binary currently. Do that. Get rid of these two.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Take this.
I think you got him.
$40. Hit me.
The light will carry you onward. The power of the light.
That wasn't really what I wanted. That's fine.
By her command.
As long as I get to hit you back.
Can't do much here.
Ooh. You got really hurt.
We are not out of this yet.
A hero's daze and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before the daze effect wears off. The number of actions remaining are displayed on the dazed hero's health bar.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Nice. Nice.
I feel great.
Finish him off. Supply kit has recovered. Defeat the remaining enemies to complete the mission.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Okay, so I'll finish that off.
Behold the light gift.
Nice. You get 2 level ups or 1 level up? Alright, cool. Should be able to take it though, because it's like no problem. And she still have a shield up. So that shield should end really shortly, and then she won't be binary anymore. It's fine.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck. One more time.
Nice. Awesome.
Don't blame.
Won't kill him, but it will do some damage.
Now that was something.
And then we'll restore health to her. She's going to be out of binary here soon.
I owe you one.
Give him some help.
Vampires are not the
And then
only
we're done.
ones who fear you.
Alright, and then let's redraw this. We just used it. Awesome. And then let's redraw this one. Used it. Alright. Good. Much better.
Go back and regroup.
That's fine. I can take the 24 that you give out. Yeah, she's out of binary now.
It will all be over soon.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. By now, I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Exactly what I needed. Come get it.
Interesting.
That's already broken. Alright, well, that's fine.
Enemy has the upper hand.
Don't matter.
We're on top of it.
All right, that's all of them. We did it. Good job.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those
Fair.
symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Mm-hmm.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do.
Dude, the
How about
amount
we get this
of
thing back to the
references
Abbey and
in this
see
game,
for ourselves.
ridiculous. Apparently, every joke in this game is purely based on a meme. Can she survive a Faustian bargain? Only one, not three, though. I don't wonder why. Amount of damage that I took or something? Or maybe amount of turns? I don't know. +2 friendship for both of
Nice
those.
job out there,
Nice.
kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, especially in fourth
Forget
quarter.
it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
And it only shows up there. Nice.
Let me see. How did this work again?
And that posted all three of them. Okay. Alright. Check Nico's response to my message. Scooping into last second to save the day, leading away the carnivorous sludge monster to keep New York safe. Just gotta say it, he's the hashtag astounding Spider-Man. Alright, there we go. Knock, knock, knock. Who could it be?
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human.
We're 2 hours in this game and there's still tutorials? Dude, what the fuck?
Nico, I was just Hydra.
Hey, Umpty.
I could use some rest.
Can you believe this shit, dude? 2 hours in. And they're still doing tutorials. No wonder this game got like B to C grade ratings. You know?
Never mind.
I liked your live stream the other day. It was really good.
Yes, I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Age of Wonders a little?
You're playing WoW. So this is Midnight Suns. It's a brand new video game that just came out. It is using Marvel characters along with some original characters. So this guy right here is an original character to this game. She is like a magician. There's a bunch of other ones.
I'm perfectly fine here at home.
We'll join the hangout. During the missions, it's all like turn-based gameplay. Out of the missions, you're in these abbey, and you're just like chatting to get points with people. And if you do that, then what happens is I can get better abilities for her. So this part of the game is really slow, and then a lot of thinking and action, and then back to slow, right?
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Yeah.
Dad was evil
Cleaning
too.
out banks.
Long story,
Cool, man.
lots of drama.
That's
There
dope.
was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my
Yeah, it was
mother's
made by a
fine, but
smaller studio,
sometimes I just
Firaxis.
wanna hear her voice
They're like an
again.
older studio.
Some days I'd give
I wouldn't say
anything to
small,
make
I
that
guess,
happen.
but older.
Makes me hate her even more.
They made the XCOM game.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
Yeah. And you know, if I click the right thing, then I get like plus 2 points or minus 1 point or plus 1 point, depending on, you know, if she likes what I say or not.
Enough about her crappy parents. You missed
From the
out on
reviews I
decades
read,
of good
they're like,
movies.
find the
It's my
characters you
solid
like
duty to fill
and
this
do
knowledge
this
gap
with
the
them.
best examples
Otherwise,
we can
you know,
provide.
you're sitting there spending
So,
40 hours
first
to
thing you wanna
play
know,
a
the glowing
10-hour
breeze
game.
is a metaphor.
Because the game itself, like the actual game, is not that long.
really
This right
like
here, though, will take 20 hours. But you get a lot of these points, right? You got 7 friendship points, so, you know, that's the point of it, right?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure
I mean,
was
in a
dead.
subliminal state,
Not
right?
Exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void.
Yeah, see?
I dreamt
For 300 years.
Of what?
of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So,
Very creepy.
do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
Yeah, because that's who she is, right? She's one of the
I had
runaways.
some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the staff of one functions?
It's blood magic, so my own blood is
Hey,
required to summon it.
that's mean.
You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go
I
through
do
each year.
all video games the best. Thank you very much,
about the
Humpty.
words you speak?
They come true.
And the
kind
hunting
of,
will
and
continue,
not
for the
always
record.
way I
But
expect.
I bought a couple new
Like
games.
making a wish,
I have
but
3 new
you
ones.
never
I have
make the
God
same
of
wish
War,
again.
Ragnarok. I have this one, Midnight Suns, and then I have Gotham Knights. And so all this week I'll just be playing games because I wanted to show all my new games off.
I had some questions about your old
And
team.
so for now, we'll be playing this.
Runaways?
She is in a satanic
Sure
cult.
thing.
Look at her necklace. She's literally a witch. Yes, quite literally. Yeah, she's literally a witch, dude. Yeah. Yeah, she's part of the Runaways. Which is like a Marvel teen group.
Chase with his mad
They had a
science
TV
gear,
show on
Molly,
Hulu,
our pint-sized powerhouse,
which was okay, but not
Karina,
really
the
that accurate.
solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
I should
So
be
we'll just be
going.
done with her.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak.
I'm glad to see you
Yeah, but you know, nothing wrong with being a Satanist. At least not to me. Whatever. That's what she wants to be. That's what she wants to be. I don't give a shit. Ooh, praise the doggy.
Charlie.
Doggy, doggy, doggy. Isn't that cute? Little hellhound. Has little ears and a little devil tail. Love that dog.
I'm sure. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not
Or
quite
will
like
you?
it was in
So
the
the
good old
euphemism.
days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always
If
prefer
don't broke.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know, Agatha, she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
Agatha's power. How could she be gone?
She put her trust in the wrong person. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken.
Oh, then is she gone, or is she, like, put to another
But
dimension?
I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you.
Yeah, good point.
I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
It's not bright enough. Okay. The hunter can follow a path of light or a path of dark through the choices they made in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as the hunter moves down the path. Okay, that doesn't do anything. And we gotta follow our little dog here.
Agatha!
always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
That's the Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
A lot. Also, while I'm following Miss Agatha here, my name is Chris Collected. I am a queer subversive artist specializing in digital and physical media. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me, and do all those cool things. Try and get to 1,000 by the end of the year. And I'm at 54. So, I got a way to go. But the goal is 1,000 by the end of the year. And next time, I'll have a little thing up on the top, above me here, that says how many I have. I forgot to do it today. I meant to do it and forgot.
And you're
Whoops.
the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Nice.
That
Nice of her.
is something.
Alright, Shroud of the Elder Gods. Open the way to locations barred. Recommended player level 1, current player level 4. Oh. Kind of bonus of the game, huh?
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials
I
to
think
begin
up top showed how many subscribers you have.
This
Yeah, so on Twitch, I stream on Twitch now as well as YouTube, and that's like extremely common. In fact, eventually I will get some Twitch plugins for this, and so like if someone on Twitch subscribes, it will like bling bling bling, and it'll like show up and shit. Yeah, it's not common on YouTube, but it's extremely common on Twitch. So, no problem.
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including...
But yeah, the goal is 1,000 by the end of the year, 100 for my OnlyFans, and if I can honestly get 10 for Twitch, I'll be thrilled. I don't have high hopes for Twitch, because it's like, I'm kind of more a YouTuber than Twitch or anything else, but it's like, I still want to make sure that I don't want to abandon any of them, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not really making money on any of them, so might as well.
You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Oh, you know, I can't.
They cannot possibly match your strength. You were too weak for this fight.
Nice, double kill. Yeah, I've seen that on Twitch, and there's a way to make it happen on YouTube. I'm thinking, I'm sure there is, and if not, give it 6 months and they'll do it. You know what I mean? A lot of it is actually like based in like you have to have 1,000 subscribers and stuff like that. Cause like I want to do channel joins and all this kind of stuff too, but yeah, all of it is kind of based in things I can't do right now. I don't have the subscriber base for it. And that's all right.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Yeah, no, I'm just the one there. Yeah, I'm sure it's all plugins and stuff like that. It's all like things in OBS studios and that kind of stuff that helps with it. I love this. At the end of each level, they create a a comic book cover for the level. The hunter here is. That's me. I'm the hunter. But yeah, you know, so we're gonna be doing more Twitch plugins and all that kind of stuff in the future. But right now, I mean, I'm using OBS to run everything because I stream on Facebook, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and I think that's it. Just those 4. Yeah, just trying to put myself out there as many places as I can. And if anyone's like, hey, go on this place, I probably will, you know? As long as I can do it from where I am, like on OBS or stuff like that, as long as I can do it there, then sure.
This looks like
Nice. Alright, so the gift allows magic locks and gates to be open. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and ground which are locked by magical means.
It's right to be wary of this place, but it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The 2 of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, of blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Alright, words of power are magical incantations the hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. To use a word of power, hold R2. Seems like there's 4 of them.
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
I have no arcane keys.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the 2 of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet.
Aww.
Good night, Hunter.
At 2:25? Okay. We're probably gonna do another half an hour, maybe do an hour. We'll see. It's been doing surprisingly well. No glitches, no, you know, nothing really bad or nothing. So I mean, I have no problems.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you.
Alright, fire rod, almost too hot to touch. Surface glows. Okay, cool. Alright, frames in the Abbey. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small cost. Paintings from the inventory can be placed into frames for free. Nice. So it's like empty for now. Cool, so we can do it to like all of them there. Dog.
We still have so many more movies to show you, like 70s grindhouse flicks.
Go talk to Tony first, though.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes.
The spooky crate.
Spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Yeah. So he opens up the gamer cores.
Hunter, buddy, talk to me.
And this guy opens up the other thing.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Destroy anything with Hydra's foul taint on it. I want you to make something powerful.
I hope
Let's
the two of you
please.
create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us.
Ooh, and I got a heart for that.
Just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside.
Again, if there's not romance options in this game, I will be disappointed.
The esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
I want a book.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum within my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is.
You tell I've been sick for 2 weeks because I haven't been able to hook up with anyone. So now I'm in the mood, you know what I mean?
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we
Yeah, let's do it!
Open and
Push the button. Push the button.
Hunter. We do not have time to spare. I just hope you brought me something interesting. Ah. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected.
The Eternity Daggers.
It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath? Oh, Tony. Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. This is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
I hear too much. Alright, Eternity Daggers.
Certainly not useless.
Research level 1. Alright, research projects take 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero costumes. Alright. Missions, okay. Increase ability options and earn additional ability when analyzing game cores. Craft powerful single-use items.
Alright, let's get started, Dr. Spooky. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Analyze the core.
How does this look? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing?
Apply 2 marked to every enemy with bleed free. Gain 1 counter though. I'm gonna do that one.
Find more
Cool.
oil. Send it my way.
Alright, open the hero screen to equip the new ability. Alright, abilities can be equipped or swapped with cards that are already in the deck. Any unused abilities should be salvaged for essence, which is required for upgrades and more. Heroes must have 8 abilities to equip the combat Kadea. To equip a new ability, you must first unequip an ability. Whip, whip. Okay, perfect. That's way better. Cool. Okay, so we don't have any of those yet. You could give him eyeliner. Aww. Alright, we can give him under eye liner. He's edgy. Oh yeah, he's gonna go. Wait, here we do. He's going full Robert Pattinson. You know it. Oh, do I want to give him a Star Child though? Ooh, I like that one. The gold one? Doing that one. No, the black is what we want there. Alright, look at that. That's sickening, as we would say. Oh, hell no, we don't have Aven Eaters. Oh, dude, that's cool. He can have like a bottom half mask. Turn him into, was that Luke Cage, something like that? Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Hunter, got a sec to spare?
Sure. Right, I think so. There he is.
You've
been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
Cool, buddy. See you later.
That's what I call my spirit of
I'm gonna be
vengeance.
done in
His
probably
real
like
name is something
30 minutes
you see
anyways.
written on a symbol
So you're not missing
look
much,
like
just one mission.
12 apostrophes.
But yeah, see you later,
Also,
MD.
he's not allowed
Thanks for
inside
coming by,
after
man.
the
Hey, also, I have to
incident
send
with
you,
Samaria
I have a gift for you. A Christmas gift. At the end of every year, I did a secret giveaway for all my top commenters, and obviously you're one of them. I mean, you could see by the chat today, right? You're the only commenter. So, so I have a gift for you. In Instagram a while ago, you sent me your address. So I'm going to send you a message on Instagram later to make sure that's the right address. But then after that, I'll send a package out to you. I was just trying to get healthy first. I didn't want to like send my germs with my little package. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's not really going to help. So I was like, you know, I figured 10 days, a month, whatever. It's still cool stuff, right? Just some free stuff that, you know, I make and stuff like that. Even some off-market stuff I haven't released yet. Some prequels of what's coming out this year. So I want to send you that, you know, for Christmas and all that, and just for obviously being really helpful and sharing all my stuff and stuff like that. And then I made one for Debbie Doo and CFL and Son of Ram and Shirley Girl. They all got one too. But then yeah, I gave them that at Christmas time, because you know it's all in person.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Alright, each day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship. But yeah, man.
Maybe you should be
Cool. Gotcha. See you later, man.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Do your thing. Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter.
Running
Hydra
around,
running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies.
Like his eyes are red.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people.
Yeah.
Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
There you go, I figured while that was happening, I could type out Linktree/Chris Collected. That's me, baby.
Hello.
Oh, nice. Yes, it's always good to go around the room, try to collect this kind of stuff before go talk to him. I don't know how much it respawns. You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't know.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city, but we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one
let's do it.
problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Yeah, big problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey
Nice.
prophesied savior
We're gonna go full
humanity
light,
attitude I
by
was
the way.
hoping to see
Always pick the
today.
light choice.
Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
And I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as...
Okay. I wonder if the map has her. Guess not. Maybe she's in a room? Yeah.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ilyana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic.
Perhaps.
No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Alright, let's go do this mission. And that will be the last mission of the day. Be back tomorrow, though.
I take it you found our gate.
Tomorrow we'll be playing more of
Let me
the,
explain what's going
excuse
on.
me, Gotham Knights.
When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios,
And then more of this
they
on
spend a lot of
Thursday,
their free time
and then more
terrorizing the citizens
Gotham
of
Knights.
New York through various low-level operations.
And then next week, we'll
It's fairly
talk about it.
routine stuff for
Figure out
heroes
what we're
these
gonna do.
days, And worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our...
Combat bonuses. Ghost Rider earns a combat bonus from sparring with the Hunter. Add him to your squad to earn a powerful boost at the start of the next mission. No problem.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
Shockwaves would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area...
Let's go, boys! Let's do it! I don't ever mean that in a gendered way, by the way. I just mean it like, in a general way. Target the helicopter with text. Disable it before time runs out. Sure. Alright, if a target, something, delay helicopter. Alright. Certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. Highlight a enemy with the cursor to see what card you might be granted.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Shoot up here! As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear
Forceful
me.
damage. Okay. Can't? Oh, that's weird. I don't understand that.
Make way for vengeance.
Did I hurt my own person?
Leave some for the
Okay.
rest of us. The power of the light.
Nice. Oh, you know what? I should have. That's fine. That's alright. This did it though. 14. Oof. Hard one. Boom. KO'd. Only one counter though. Oh, no. We still countered him. Okay. I really, still early. Still don't understand how this game works. Alright, so wasn't really quite sure how that happened. Strengthened. Okay.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Nice. Okay.
Nice move.
Oh, whoops, wrong button.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
More souls come for judgment.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure. No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Hail that!
Take this.
Ooh, wrong button. Dang it. What's the wrong button on that? That one. Combat while still injured.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
He needed the help. Alright, when Goat KOs a number of enemies and fills his soul meter, he can draw a copy of Drained Souls. Increase friendship with Goat Rider to improve graphics.
It's about time. This has your name on it.
There we go. Only had 17 health. I did 25 to it. There you go. Finish them off. Defeat the remaining enemies to complete the mission.
You've grounded the helicopter. Excellent. Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
Yeah, which is fine. Actually, only 2. Go binary.
Target's moving.
Okay, I think it requires 2 heroism. I think is what it is. And that requires 1 heroism. Okay, I get it now. That's fine. She has shield.
Did you think that That would stop
You can
me.
take it. Okay, so let's get that.
One more
Nice.
Here we go.
Well done. Seems like that's
All right, everybody, you did it.
There are more heads to the Hydra
We did
than you
it.
will ever
Yeah.
comprehend, heroes.
Freeze frame.
This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen
No,
to you
it's not how video games work, huh? Not how life works, huh? No, freeze frame. Rah. You get the turn around over the shoulders. Huh?
Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now.
I love how we're just leaving all. There's a laptop right there. Excuse me, sir. Get that laptop. How about the laptop right there? You tell me that laptop, that one right there, doesn't have no data in it. Telling me that bullshit. Bullshit. I guarantee that laptop has some shit on it. Come on, man. They're like, oh, we have nothing to go on, so let's collect nothing at all. Hunter, come out and play. $1 for this comic. Yeah, right. The Hunter's balance can be affected depending on how many light or dark abilities. Alrighty, everyone. It's been about 3 hours, and that's what we're going to be doing for today. Alright, hero levels. Mission rewards are tied to the hero levels, so as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offer or future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hero levels increase, any weaker heroes will automatically level up so they don't fall behind. At higher level of difficulties, all hero levels level up faster, granting access to higher rarity of rewards sooner.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
We'll do a little bit of talking, and then that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You know, I do want to say that the video game streams, I don't know what time I'm going to be doing them. I will be doing them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I'm not sure the time. So, put in the comments below, put, you know, wherever you want. You could DM me for all I care, right? But it's like, I want you guys to tell me, when do you want these things to happen? You know? I'm down for, this is what I do for a living, so if I gotta do this at noon, I gotta do this at 6 p.m., 9 p.m., you tell me. You know what I mean? I'll try to work it around.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed
sensed.
something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of
I don't like this
Magic's
negative
airy
hearts
fairy
I'm getting with her.
godforms?
I don't like that.
The Avengers are already unsure of us. I do not need to add to that.
I'm sorry that I keep doing that, you
Best
girl.
not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter.
You notice if as you watch me over the next couple of years, I love a positive storyline. I'm always like, let's all be friends. So I always get real sad when they're like negative hearts. I'm like, oh, she will remember that and it's 0? Like, fuck. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. Alright. So, thank you guys so much for coming out and watching me. I really appreciate it. My name is... There we go. My name is Chris Collected. I'm a queer subversive artist, specializing in digital and physical media, meaning that you can buy the cool stuff that I make. Like this. This is a coaster that I make. Made by hand. Isn't that cool? I also make stuff digitally. Ta-da! You're watching that. I have Twitch, Chris Collected, Chris Collected _. I have a YouTube, Chris Collected, or House of Improvements. You know, all kinds of stuff. Go to Linktree / Chris Collected to see all the cool stuff that I make. Thank you guys so much. Remember, trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world safe for everyone. See you later, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, probably, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we'll see. I'm going to try different times all this week and see if I get more people, less people. As I'm saying, I got to figure out when you want to watch me so that we can all be together. Also, these will be gone like next week, but we'll talk about that more later. See you guys later, okay? Bye! I don't know what else to say. Thanks, Umpty. Thanks, everyone. Please go to my YouTube. It is the House of Improvements. And subscribe to me, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. And I'd really appreciate it. This is what I do for a living. If you want to support a queer, awesome, dope-ass fucking dude, subscribe. Thank you. Bye, y'all. I love my job. I love you guys.